Andre, good afternoon.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, how are you?
Very well. How about yourself?
Yeah, good. Yeah, great. We have a sunny day. We are happy because some cafe restaurants just reopened yesterday.
Oh.
So we are trying to go back to normality. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. C'è anche un americano, yeah. So are you, but where are you?
For 1 minute, you will hear now those clocks.
Yeah, I can hear, yeah. But where? Ciao also to Valentina. Many people are joining this live.
I take my clothes off when I see you.
Because man, we are talking about the most interesting course you can have in coffee industry. That's
absolutely.
true.
Absolutely.
That's true?
Yes, it's absolutely. Yeah. Well, there are two kind of courses.
Yeah.
Personally, I think one is more important than the other. One starts with the A, the other one. R.
Yeah, with
so
the
I
R.
only have the A, you have the A and the R, but the QGrader definitely is one of the most important coffee certifications around.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's good to have it.
Yeah, and also you said, yeah, the R means, so A for people is Arabica-Grader, Arabica QGrader, and R is Robusta. I know that you are not such a big fan of Robusta at the moment, but I think in the next 10 years you will change your mind because you have to, because the production of Robusta is increasing a lot. Is more easy also with the climate change, and so I think will be much easier to harvest Robusta instead of Arabica. So I think you will change your mind, man.
Let's see. But honestly speaking, the only fine Robusta I ever drunk in my life is from you, has been roasted by you. Whoa. So that is from Finco Carolina from Guatemala.
Yes.
And I think you sent me a bag with 250 grams. Was it in 2016? So
can be, yes.
I think that's, so since then, or that's the only fine Robusta I've been drinking. Otherwise, I don't drink. Of course, I had to do some cupping with Robusta, but that was definitely not fine Robusta, and I keep spitting it out. Or when I get a cup of coffee and it contains Robusta, normally I spit it out.
In fact, don't forget that now at the moment we have another fine Robusta, as No Sugar in My Coffee said, that is a fine Robusta from Brazil. Victoria, it's it's a Brazilian, but is anaerobic fermentation. So quite interesting applied to a Robusta. Wow. It's quite interesting. So I will send you a sample in Australia or in Switzerland?
So at the moment, I'm still in Switzerland.
You're still in
but
Switzerland.
Not in my old home. We had to move out because, well, I planned to move to Australia. So hopefully I can move soon. We're just waiting for the border to open. And if there is a flight, I will be on this first flight to Australia. But even if you send me coffee now, the problem is I don't have any brewing equipment anymore.
Wow.
So
why?
Everything is in the container, you know. I was supposed to be in Australia, so everything is already gone.
So you wear the same clothes since 2 months.
Here it begins. So the good thing is, I have a suitcase, and in this suitcase, I have 10 T-shirts, all 10 t-shirts are coming from the same brand. So I'm changing every day, and luckily they have a washing machine here in the mountains, and I can wash. So every 10 days I can redo my 10 VA shirts.
Lovely. So tell to everyone which will be your new job when you can reach Australia. Please.
So I will be related very closely still to my Italian family, so to the Simonelli Group, and especially very close to the Vittorio Arduino brand. And there is a big project going on at the moment. There will be a press release coming out soon. So you need to wait a little bit, but it will be beautiful. I will be able to stand again behind the coffee machine. I will be able to conduct a lot of research to extract the specialty coffee, and I will be based in Melbourne. So
wow. That is the capital of coffee in Australia, and in all over the world with Seattle. It's a super important city related to coffee. Just one thing, I want to tell to people that Andre, we met each other 4 years ago in Nuova Simonelli.
2015.
2015 was January, I think, something like this. At the end of January, we met the first time at the QGrader course held by Mr. Tracy Allen.
Fantastic coach.
I was impressed how a marketing director as you was so skilled and so about coffee. So about coffee tasting, that is quite strange because in my life I met many marketing director that if they know the difference between Arabica and Robusta we were lucky. So so your case is just I think maybe you can find one or two in the world. So I was impressed by this.
I think, it's important that even if you're not working directly with coffee, with the product itself, but you are working for a coffee roaster, I think it's important that you have a certain coffee know-how. Just certain base, exactly. Because otherwise it's difficult to talk about, to develop new products, or to do advertisement or do the social media. So that was also the reason why I wanted to do the QGrader in 2015. So to have more credibility and to have a certain know-how, so that whatever I put on a packaging or in the communication is correct. So that was the reason I did the QGrader.
And also, I think 2 years later, you shocked me the second time when marketing director won the Swiss Barista Championship. That was super scary because, of course, you can expect, you have some knowledge about coffee tasting, about plantations, blah, blah, blah. You worked in the past also for a green bean trade.
That's right.
Yeah. But how, as a marketing director, can become a Swiss barista champion? So how, without doing practice every day in your coffee shop, or I don't know. How?
Again, this was to gain credibility, because I developed a new website for the roaster I have been working for. And I put on that website that the team members of our company, they will be actively participating at championships. Because I defined, or for me it was clear, especially barista championships, the stage is like an innovation platform. And I said, we want to be an innovative company. So that is why we need to be very active, or even we compete ourselves at those competitions. So I put it in the on the websites, and I went to the board and I said, okay, I put it there. Now someone really needs to compete. And after 3 months, still nobody wanted to compete. So the only way was to put my name down, to register myself, and then compete myself in the Barista Championships. And it was a lot of work. I prepared for around 5 months, between 8 to 12 hours a day.
Wow.
And
yeah, you said to me that you've been also in Japan to do some training with
Hidenori, yes. This was then later after winning the national championships.
Yeah. After,
went 6 months to Japan, and I prepared during 6 months, 7 days a week, sometimes 24 hours a day to get to the WBC level.
Amazing.
It's a lot of passion because I love coffee.
Yeah.
A lot of dedication, but at the end of the day, it's not a miracle. You need to work hard. And
I think you can, you merged your passion with your ability to do a new things. Yeah, a new thing for you. I received many requests about do you think I can be a QGrader? Can I join a course? Or so first of all, we have to clarify that Q grading course is mainly a certification of your skills and not properly a course, a training. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's important because if you don't know how to cup, if you don't know many things, you can't be sure that you gain the knowledge during the 3-4 days of calibration with the group. So you must join the training when you are already skilled, when you are doing these kind of things all day long or every day during your daily work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe I was an exception because I have received the invitation from Alberto from Simonelli Group, and he asked me whether I would like to do the QGrader. And okay, I lived or I worked for a green coffee trader for 2 years. And 1 year I lived and worked in Kenya. So during that time, I cupped 400 to 800 cups a day. So I really had extensive exposure to cupping, as well to green grading. I saw the entire processing, the value chain from the wet mill, the dry mill, and so on. And then I haven't done anything for like 13 years. So when Alberto invited me, I didn't properly check. I thought the QGrader is like a sensory class, similar to sensory skills from the SCA. And luckily, Alberto called me 10 days before the course. And that was the first time I checked the website of the Coffee Quality Institute. I called him back immediately and I said, I cannot attend. Because initially I thought it's a class where I learn, but then going through all the material, I realized it's really just a certification. So you really need to have everything already in your backpack before you go to those 3 to 5 days, certifications only. So that's really absolutely key. Otherwise, you will totally fail.